All right, friends, welcome back. We're going to try some niche fragrances today. We're going to try some Fusciunis. So I really got my hands on these and I wanted to kind of speed run through them just to see if there's any that really stand out for further pursuit. I'm definitely looking into these with a pretty unadulterated opinion. So I just kind of feeling these out, going very much by the smell and not reading about them. I've listened to some people speak about a few of these, but not enough to really corrupt my smell first impression. These are truly, in my opinion, the most blind you could get, in my opinion. Just going into these things, how they smell. So let's see what's up. Let's get it started. So today we're going to try Encore du temps. We're going to try Sogni. We're going to try Viole, Nere. And we're going to try Last Season. So let's go ahead and start moving through these and see what we get. So 2 sprays on the strip. You know what? I'm going to use the thin side. I've been liking that recently. Not sure if you're supposed to or not, but yeah, we got 2 sprays. Oh, this is very beautiful floral stuff right off the bat. Oh my goodness, this is a really pretty fragrance, guys. This is already really, really pretty. Like, very feminine in my opinion, but very, very beautiful. Wow, almost tropical. Like a tropical floral fragrance in a way. Very pink and purple and yellow. It's not quite rose, but maybe something like that. This is really, really, it's got some texture, guys, like a velvety sort of floral texture. It's not like a screechy, loud floral. Encore du temps. I wonder what the name means. I'm not really too sure what that name means. Sometimes I can kind of figure out the name, but this one I don't know what it means. This is very much a floral centric fragrance. Like right in the middle of this fragrance you're getting a floral, smooth velvety sort of floral. It's really pretty. It's perfumey, if you guys have heard that word. I refer to it as like a woman's fragrance sort of. It reminds me of my vacations to like the Keys in Florida. It reminds me of a tropical sort of vibe. It has this relaxed feeling to it. There's something a little like white floral indolic going on as well. I'm getting like a little vibe of that. It's just enough to keep it interesting and not too much to really overexpose itself. This is really good stuff, guys. Really pretty floral fragrance. I don't know if I would wear this, but it has that relaxed sort of feeling to it that's really nice in a floral. Sometimes florals can be like overtly perfumey and like kind of obnoxious and sort of like too much. Sometimes florals are also like a bit synthetic to me. Screechy florals also. This avoids the screechy floral thing. It's very pink and purpley. Kind of relaxed. Like some of the tea fragrances get me, like that relaxed feeling. Really, really leisurely, comfortable, calm, almost sleepy kind of fragrance here with this tropical, sweet, floral, velvety thing going on. A little bit of sweetness, but not really too much. Slight floral bouquet thing going on. Getting a couple different colors of florals here. Seems like a summer floral. Like I would wear this in heat for sure. This is something that I would wear like when it's like hot out. But not quite a fragrance that I would wear per se. Not something that I would really go with. When it comes to florals, I'm even weird with rose personally. It's just got to be in the mix in a way. This is more of a fragrance that I feel like is a floral fragrance that I couldn't really pick up opposed to like a lot of other fragrances that I like to wear. So Encore du temps, I have to rate it really highly though. Rating these things, arbitrary numbers, it could be useful, but I'm not sure I want to do that here. Out of the comparisons that I could draw with this, I really think that this is a really nice version of what it's doing. So yeah, in conclusion, this is a really nice floral fragrance, but not something that I would really dwell on or maybe not even look at again, in my opinion. I would get that as a gift though for someone else. It is very nice. Like it would be a beautiful wow factor gift to get someone, I don't know, important, maybe a little more mature. Doesn't really feel like a playful, you know, childish fragrance. The stuff that's really like popular, I guess, around here or modern days. It doesn't feel like a modern day scent, honestly. It reminds me of like some kind of a traditional French style of a floral. It's really nice. I like it. I don't know if I would wear it though. All right, guys, let's try Sogni. We're going to go with 2 sprays of Sogni on the strip. And in the air, let's see. Very dense, very powerful, woodsy kind of fragrance. Like, wow, dense and powerful woodsiness. Just like the heart of this, I feel like is a very... Wow, this one's rocking. Really good stuff. This one I like a lot. This one is like... So what do I use it for before I describe the smell? I could already kind of feel what I want to wear this. A little more dressed up. Feels handsome. Feels masculine. But it doesn't feel like it's trying hard. It feels chilled out, guys. Like it really has a chilled out, masculine effortlessness. It almost has a... like a chewy component to it. It's hard to explain. Like it has a savory sweetness to it and something on top of it that really is working nicely. Not sure if it's like a mint or a mentholic edge to this. Really awesome stuff here. This is very like nicely dressed. This is more upscale, but it's dense, guys. It's dense. It's got to be some of those prototypical like amber woods, like propping this thing up. It has that fluffy cloud of like dense amber wood that I get from a lot of modern fragrances, actually. But then they sort of like skate away from that with this. There's like these different components that are working together here that make this mature, even though I think it's using that powerful ingredient that you really... I feel like this is going to be one of those ones that just lasts forever. I kind of want to throw this on skin. Sogni, yeah, this one I like enough to give it a skin wear. Let's get it right on there. 1, 2. This thing is real good stuff, guys. It smells like a certain food or a drink, but I can't place it. It has this savory little sweet thing kind of in there, and then around it you have this... It's not patchouli, but it's like this woody, chewy, woody base to it. It's a little bit like counterpoint going on here, I feel like, because there are different poles to this one. It's very polar fragrance. It's not like one thing is going on, guys. It's round, though. You get a round feel to it. I do get that amber woody thing going on. This powerful, very present, thick cloud. Super strong in the room on me. Yeah, you can smell this from kind of far away. It's very masculine, guys. I'm getting masculine. I don't know if there's animalics in this too. There's something a little bit... Yeah, there's a little bit of an old school, not really like a castoreum, but something like that. Maybe like a fresh, clean civet kind of thing going on. It's a little bit smoky, earthy, not quite leathery. Really good stuff here. This thing is something to think about. I like it a lot already. This one rising to the top very quickly, guys. I would wear this. It has this distinct thing that I've smelled in like a culinary way. It reminds me of something and I just can't place it, guys. It's kind of watery almost. Like a watery, sugary, like sugar water. Starchy a little bit. But then you have, it feels like animalics. Maybe it's some kind of a musk or amberwood thing going on here. I don't even know if there's a tobacco maybe. There's some kind of like this texture to this one, guys. It's really, really intense. It's actually a very intense fragrance the more I'm kind of sitting here with it and letting it do its thing. It's powerful, guys. Intensely woody as well. Like, very much woody, slightly smoky, really a head scratcher, super complex, really hard fragrance to describe. I would rate this very highly. Like this one, I like a lot. Sogni, really, really good stuff. I'm going to let that dry down. We'll check back in with it in a little bit. It's a lot going on, so it's kind of hard to really, really analyze anything. But from a glance, like if you squint really hard, I would just wear this for handsomeness. Absolutely handsomeness, complexity, and just this realistic vibe, realistic experience. It's amazing, guys. It's really good. I love Sogni. Wow, good stuff. Viole Nere, which I think would mean dark violet or something, black violet, something like that. You know, Viole, Nere, that's what I would guess. You know, I don't know Italian, but Viole, Nere would be like dark violet. Maybe. We'll see what we get here. Excited for it, for sure. These are amazing fragrances. Everybody should try. Wow. This is going to be another one that's tough. It's soft. In the air, I'm getting like this soft powdery thing, but it's not really too annoyingly powdery like Iris would be. Indolix, or some kind of a floral sour, like sour floral going on. Sour floral, a fresh component to it, like a soapy freshness to it. Dry kind of shell. Little baby wipey in a way, a little bit. This baby wipe kind of thing going on here. I'm just saying that to draw a reference for you guys, to tell you the zone that it's in. It's in that ballpark. I'm smelling it really up close. I'm getting some animalics too here. Maybe it's just me, some kind of animalistic old school thing going on in this. Like it really opens your nose up. This one I don't think I would get, guys. I don't really dig smells like this too much, but a lot of people like this kind of smell. Yeah, I'm getting this like vintagey vibe from it in a way. It smells old school, like French perfumery stuff that I've smelled. There's something from Rania J that this reminds me of as well. I can't really pin it though. I think it was a jasmine fragrance. But this has that undeniable powdery, sort of fluffy, powdery floral, but it's like this sour floral, a little bit more fermented style of floral. Like when you smell real flowers, that's what I get here. And yeah, it makes sense if it's called dark violet, because it's a dark fragrance. It's gothic. Like this is a gothic smelling sort of thing here. Like it reminds me of that era. It reminds me of that imagery. It kind of reminds me of a, you know, prototypical black and white picture with like gothic wrought iron fences and like a moon in the background. It's like trees, you know, tree branches silhouetted. That whole thing here. I get that from this. And then you get a baby wipe indolic thing in a realistic kind of practical way of explaining it. I'm not sure. Maybe there's animalics in this. There is a powderiness, like a powdery flower. There's like a sourness to a sour flower. I've smelled jasmine that smells like this before, and I think lily that also smells like this. You know that sour kind of lily? I think that that's going on here. Or like specifically lily of the valley. I have a fragrance called Voodoo Lily, and it's a similar kind of lily going on here. Okay, so that one I would rate it, yeah, highly for the quality level and for what it does. A lot of this style of fragrance is really out of my zone, guys. I don't like this stuff that much. But this is very pretty, though. This is pretty, guys, and it did bring me to a specific sort of black and white image, right? It's pretty. I wonder what a full wear of this would feel like. I really should commit to a full wear of that, but we're going to move on to the last and final one, aptly named Last Season. So after this one, I have 3 more left and we'll have completed the set. Just checking in so far, I really like Shukran. I've been saying that in every one of these episodes. That one's still my number 1. I really like Sogni. I think that's number 1 and number 2. And Little Song I would also consider, but it's not really my, like, you know, buy button. If somebody was like, hey, I found this for a good price, I would definitely pick up Shukran. Like, you know, I would probably fight someone in a line to get Shukran before them. But that's really just a reflection on my own state of existence. Anyway, let's try Last Season. Let's do it. I'm excited to try Last Season, and let's give it a run. Yeah, this is dark. This is one of the few that actually has some color to it. Not really too colorful, this juice here. You know, I don't think he's artificially coloring his stuff. It just might be like a byproduct of the ingredients, which, cool, it's good. You can't really see the color when you look at the bottles. The bottles are kind of this dark image, this dark color. I'll put one up on the screen, you know, in this video, but Last Season. Now let's go. No idea what to expect. I don't even know. I have no idea, guys. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Yeah. So A couple things immediately jump up at me here. There's a fragrance called Rake and Ruin, and that's from Beaufort, London. And this is giving me the same exact opening as Rake and Ruin, except there is leather here. Except there is more leather here. This is a more, wow. I am getting that meat on a barbecue smell that some of these smoky styles of fragrance give you. There's a lot of earthiness to this too. This is very, very much in that Beaufort, London, Rake and Ruin direction. But I don't know, there's something else going on here that's different than it. Obviously, it's not the same, but it is similar. Even in T-Rex, there's that thing going on at the beginning of it. This is strong. This is super, super strong, guys. This is, I don't even need to smell it. This is some powerful stuff here. Last season. Wow, smoky, a little bitter. Leathery, bitter, smoky, earthy thing. Really rock star stuff. This is pretty abrasive. It also is a little, I don't know, mossy in a way. Yeah, it has like a handsome thing going on. I feel like this is a skin one to, you know, my own risk of having to wear this for another 12 hours because I feel like this is going to be one of those fragrances. Like I've smelled things like this, guys. Very strong stuff. Just the ingredients. You could just smell it. I'm going to do a spray, though. We're going to do it, guys. And you know what? We'll go on the back of the hand this time. Oh, that was a weird spray. Kind of squirted like a straight line, so better double up. There we go. Good spray. I got to say, guys, in the air, when you don't smell it up close, this is just great. It's reminding me of like in the woods, a fire in the distance, but they're cooking something on it. You're not mouth-watering at all, though. There's leather involved here. There's something green involved here, like pine sort of greenness, but it's not quite too much in that direction. If you guys have smelled Rake and Ruin, I'm trying to think of another fragrance. It's like if you mashed up like the Tom Ford leather fragrance, ombre leather, one of those flankers, and like Rake and Ruin somewhere in the middle, and then you made it Mayo Fusciuni's like high-end style. You get something in this direction, albeit they're really, I don't feel like there's any like happy florals going on. There's some kind of animalics too in here. I mean, maybe there are animalics. I'm getting that vibe for sure. This one is the strongest one that I've smelled from the set so far. Absolutely bonkers. Smell it from 2 feet from my arm. It's still in the air. This is one of those ones that's going to sit like really heavy in the air. Like in performance, I feel like this one's going to be just like super duper strong, guys. I've worn shit like this before. It's very, very powerful stuff. Full committal. You really need to sample this and like this. I feel like a lot of people might, I don't know, buy something like this and then completely regret it. But I don't know, guys. Out of this style of smell, like this smoky, aggressive, animalic undertone thing going on, earthy thing going on, really, really bold fragrance. It's also reminding me of the Pfizer Sun fragrance that I tried. I just can't remember the name, but it reminds me of that too. Perhaps number 23. I just got a good dose in my nose of what feels like old school animalics mixed with leather and mixed with this smoky barbecued smoke thing going on and like undertone of earthiness. Just wow, guys, really wow. This is up on the list there. This is more true niche in my opinion. Yeah, this one's drying down nice though. But yeah, this is true niche in my opinion. Out of the smoky sort of fragrances that sort of smell similar, some of you niche heads will know what I'm talking about. The opening here is just, it's above the rest of them that I've tried. Even T-Rex, this is above T-Rex in my opinion. Surprised this doesn't have that massive hype train like T-Rex does from Zoologist, which I understand why. It's great fragrance. I'm not knocking it, but this is in that Q zone, but you're getting, I don't know, guys, you're getting a way more detailed experience here with this Mayo Fusciuni last season. I really like it. If I smelled this a year ago, I wouldn't have liked it. If I smelled this before I got into niche fragrance, before I got a good nose for these things, I don't think I would have liked this. A lot of people aren't going to like this at first sniff. Most normies are just going to be like totally nuked by this. They're going to be like offended. But really, I don't know. I'm getting like this, it seems to be something you could get lost in. It's really pretty, guys. It's a pretty but bold fragrance that you could get lost in, and it's bringing me to like what I picture Iceland to be like, in a forest with like snow and coldness, and it's that brutal, harsh reality of the environment, you know. This is a head scratcher. There's some kind of also a soapy, musky, animalic thing going on. Oak mossy thing, earthy thing. It's really a lot, guys, to just get all at once. And I gotta say that this is probably the most impactful fragrance that I've smelled from the set. Just on power alone. I'm gonna check in with Sogni on my left hand and see how that's doing. I thought I was getting a whiff of it, so I wanted to filter out just in case this Sogni was drifting up to me, because that has this amberwood body to it and these really powerful fixatives in it, but this just overpowered and dominated everything. It's a beautiful, soft, modern fragrance, in my opinion, with some elevated nature to it. Sogni, this is just a check-in. Really nice, really easy to wear. Last Season, though, is the true niche of the bunch here. Monstrous, absolutely aggressive, definitely not typical of what I expect from the Mayo Fusciuni stuff. This is an outlier. It almost feels like someone else made it. It doesn't feel like his usual work, but it still takes that profile that could be, I don't know, just a lot of aggression, and it says we're gonna make it in a way that makes you feel connected to nature, like realizing the harsh realities of, I don't know, trying to survive outside in like the tundra, you know? You're getting green facets too that are coming through. You're getting earthiness, a lot of shade and shadow. You're getting smoke. This is unbelievable stuff, guys. It's brutal. It's a brutal fragrance. Very metal. Anyway, I have to say, out of today, the first fragrance we tried, just in a wrap-up, let's see. Yeah, the first fragrance we tried was the polar opposite of the last fragrance we just tried. So Encore du Temps was the really pretty floral one. What a range that they can make this. Really, really beautiful, kindly, happy-go-lucky, calming, relaxed, floral, purple thing, pink thing. And then they also, a year later or something, put out Last Season, which is just like, wow. Monstrous fragrance, guys. Absolutely not chill. Zero chill going on here. Totally different vibe. It's like if Giuseppe decided to write like a horror movie suddenly, and he did a really good job at it. It does stand out, and it doesn't really fit with the rest of the creations I've smelled so far, but in a vacuum, that thing is really cool. It's taken my attention for this long, so not sure the wife's going to love it, but I really like that one. Super good stuff. I imagine that to be a monstrous fragrance that you could probably get a 10 ml decant of and have for a very long time. But it'll be cool to decide which one of these Mayos I'm going to hunt down. And I definitely have an idea what I want. Don't know if I would wear Last Season that much at all, really. I don't know when and where I would wear this. It's another one of those loner scents, but I'm kind of accumulating too many of these loner scents when I'm not really a loner that much, practicality speaking. So, yeah, Shukran's still number one, Sogni's up there, and Last Season. Those three, definitely up there for sure. I really like them a lot. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you had as much fun as I did. Have you tried Mayo Fusciuni fragrances? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk. All right, guys, peace.